Hello there, and welcome to the City Deals Network presentation. And today we're going to show you how you can increase your monthly revenues by 25% while also decreasing your advertising costs by 75%. We can also show you how to make 50 to 200 new customers per month. And I know there's some of you out there that are thinking how this could be possible. We're going to do this by helping you increase sales and decrease your advertising costs via the City Deals Network by leveraging the power of local networks and social media. So I know it sounds a little vague, but let me explain. So it's simple. We're going to partner you with other businesses that have the same type of target market and customer as yourself. We're going to have these businesses in your network co-market alongside you, and you guys are going to be sending each other referrals. So for example, a high-end restaurant, if you're a high-end restaurant, you're going to be partnered with a high-end golf course, high-end nail salon, high-end hair salon, so on and so forth, and you're basically sharing customers. But it gets better than that as well. We also provide it and make it very easy for the nail salon's customers, the hair salon's customers, to share your deals on Facebook. So you're not only leveraging their customer lists and networks, but you're also leveraging their customers' social media accounts. And every person, the average person, has 300 friends on Facebook, which means that even one deal that gets redeemed by one deal that gets redeemed gets shared to 300 different people. So I'll explain. Who do you trust more? Do you trust your friends or your family on what to buy, a good deal, a product that you should buy, a service that you should use, or a salesman or someone trying to sell you something? This could be an advertisement in the newspaper. This could be a television advertisement. You're going to trust your friends and your family, and that's what we try to leverage. We try to leverage networks, and we try to leverage social media. So the question is how do we do this? How does it work? Well, let's take weddings, for example. I'd really like to use weddings as an example because there's a lot of different entities that go into booking a wedding, yet they're not really interconnected so much. So yes, you do have a wedding planner. The wedding planner does have some good ideas on a good venue and that kind of thing, but it really stops there. The tuxedo rentals customer list is not shared with yours. The cake, let's say you're the cake baker. You can leverage the customer lists of jewelers, of limo service, limousine drivers, floors, venues, so on and so forth. You can now leverage 7 other different customer lists. They all have Facebook pages. They all have email contact lists, and they might even have a customer telephone list that now becomes a part of your list. So, and you can share your customer list with them as well. So see what I did here? Now we're all brought into the picture, right? Both literally and figuratively. These are people who are not competing with you. These are businesses not competing with you, but who have the same customer. And what if you can send them their customers timely deals about your offerings? Think about it. Somebody who's currently trying to book a venue is in the mindset of trying to book a wedding. So if you send them a 40% off cake offer, they're more likely to buy from you since everybody on these other customer lists and your own are currently booking a wedding. So it's a timely offer as well. So it works in 3 easy steps. Number 1, we help you collect customer information. I'm going to go more into that as we get further into the presentation. But also, businesses currently have customer information and customer lists as well. Also, we send timely deal alerts to not only your customer list, but everybody else's customer lists in your network. So they're timely. I can explain that a little further in detail, but using the example of the wedding, or even like, let's say you're a high-end restaurant. Think about 4 p.m. on a Friday. People are hungry and they want to enjoy themselves. So that's the perfect time to send a deal to their phone and a deal to their email as well. And leveraging social media. So anytime someone redeems an offer, that's going to be shared to their 300 plus friends, and that's just additional brand exposure. So if you get 5 deal redemptions in a week, that's 1,500 potential people that are seeing your deal being shared by a trusted source of information, and that's family and that's friends that are sharing it. It's not your advertisement. It's them, a trusted source of information, advertising it for you. So I'll go in more detail about that as well. So we collect customer information. There's several ways to do this. Like I said, there's already pre-written out lists, whether that's you collecting it through email, you collecting phone numbers, Facebook groups. But keep in mind, there's other local businesses in your area that are doing the same thing. So they're all collecting customer information. In addition to that, we'll have several ways to generate client lists in store. So if you're the cake baker, everyone who comes in we can have them sign their detail, their name, number, email, all of that into an iPad via the City Deals network, and they can sign up just like that. But the beauty of this is that the other 7 local partners, the jeweler, the limousine service, they're also going to be generating lists that you can use as well. So they'll have the iPads and also posters as well, which I can show you right now. This is an example of a poster that can go up in your place. A customer can fill out their first name, their last name via the City Deals Network website. They can actually do it right on the iPad, or they can just take a picture of this poster, that QR code you see on the bottom right, and they can sign up that way right on their phone too. And keep in mind, these posters can go in the cars of limousines. They can go on direct mail from the caterer. This can go anywhere, and all they need to do is take a picture of that little QR code and they signed up. It's pretty easy. So you're leveraging the other 7 businesses in your network with the same target market. You're leveraging their marketing efforts via the City Deals network platform. So this right here is the screen that will show up on the iPad or tablet device located within your actual storefront. So when customers see this, they can sign up in a number of ways, one of which includes actually going to the Connect with Facebook button. You'll see right below the giant picture. They can connect straight to Facebook, which is great. The second thing that they could do is actually scan the QR code with their BlackBerry, iPhone, or other smartphone device and sign up that way. The third way is that they can just enter their phone, name, phone, and email address right below the Facebook Connect button. And that's the third way they can sign up straight from your iPad or tablet device. Now also what's nice is the picture that you see above will change every 3 seconds and show the other deals that your partner locations are also offering, which also is appealing to the customer. So if you're the high-end restaurant, it might show the high-end golf courses deal, the high-end nail salons deal, or the high-end hairdressers deal, or the other 4 businesses that are located within your network. So the second part of this, and before I get into it, is that we send customers timely deals. And if you think about sending a timely deal, it's nothing more than a follow-up. And it's a fact that 9 out of 10 businesses don't follow up with their customers enough. If they do, not only are you a reminder, but you're also being timely. So the 4 p.m. dinner example is perfect. You don't want to just intrude on somebody's day with an annoying email. But if it's relevant to their current situation or problem, like weddings, for example, if you can leverage the limousine driver or the catering people's customer list, they're probably booking a wedding. So your deal for a wedding cake is relevant to their problem. If it's 4 p.m. on a Friday, they're hungry and they want to have a good time. That's kind of their problem. That's kind of their situation. And then boom, a text message sends out, an email sends out saying, hey, 40% off this restaurant. And that gets the restaurant new clients that other restaurants don't have access to. Other restaurants don't have access to the high-end nail salon, the high-end hair salon, the high-end golf courses customer list, and you do. So that's the advantage of joining up with City Deals Network. Right, so the 3 most powerful mediums, it's great to follow up, but the 3 most powerful mediums is to catch people via email because they check it every day, text message because it's timely and it's sent to the device that they use most and is always on them, and social media because it's viral, right? And you're incentivizing people when they buy the deal, it's going to automatically share to their social media accounts to 300 plus people, and it's really a brand exposure kind of thing more than anything. It's better than sending out a television commercial that reaches 1,500 eyeballs. Is you paying? They know you paid to show them that. But social media, it's like one of their friends or their family's recommending it. That's a way more powerful form of advertising. So if 5 people redeem, you're reaching those same 1,500 people. But you're paying far less for it, and it's a far more trusted form of information, recommendation, and advertising. Follow up. At the precise time your client might be thinking of doing business with you, again, the dinner at 4 p.m. example, the cake baking example, this is all what we're talking about here. So how does it work? Cake bakers, right? So I went ahead and moved some of the tux rental floors and moved them down to make room for this picture. But you know, this is just an example of something that could be sent. This is the restaurant example at 4 p.m. on a Friday, right? This is perfect. And again, this is an example of something they might see in the email. It's nice, it's beautiful. They can go ahead and scan the QR code. They're gonna get this QR code sent to their phone. You know what? See, this is an example of something they might see in their email, perhaps even in a text message, but smaller. So they can scroll through like the 8 different deals that are available for that week. And they can either, when they buy the deal, they get this code right here on the left. It's a QR code, and customers can print it out and bring it as a coupon. And all you need to do is take a picture of that QR code with any smartphone, and it automatically redeems the deal. So that, or customers can just show you that code right on their smartphone. They don't need to print anything out. It's automatic because City Deals Network has both a web app and phone app that enables customers to either print out from the web, print out the coupon, or they can just show it to you on their phone. Right. So each coupon has its own QR code that any smartphone can scan. So the QR code you just saw on the last screen, that's their deal once they've purchased the deal from you. So they can use this QR code to actually redeem it at your storefront location. And there's 2 ways that they can do this. The first of which is the customer can take their smartphone, whether it be BlackBerry, iPhone, or other smartphone device, and physically take a picture of that QR code and bring it into your storefront location. There they can show the cashier that picture of their QR code on their phone, and your cashier can then take a picture of that QR code on their smartphone, and that could be any smartphone. And once that's done, the check mark will automatically show up on the customer's phone, and you see the button there that says click here to redeem coupon. Either the cashier has to press it or watch the customer press it so that they know the coupon is locked and can't be used again. And the other way the customer can redeem the coupon is actually very similar to the first way, only this time the customer needs to print out a physical piece of paper with the QR code on it from the email. So they can bring in that piece of paper with the QR code on it, which was derived from the email they received, and show the cashier. And once again, the cashier can take a picture of it with their smartphone device, and that's how it's redeemed. They have to hit click here to redeem coupon. A QR code or coupon can only be redeemed once. And this is an example of what will show up if after the redeem button is hit, and if a customer attempts to scan if a cashier attempts to scan the QR code again, this error message, coupon marked as redeemed, will show up, thus ensuring that people can't reuse their coupons. The only way that a customer could ever get another coupon is if you actually go to your City Deals Network account and send them another deal for whatever reason. Now think about it this way. What if you sent an email and text message to just 1,000 of your own customers? 1,000 customers within your network. So within the other 7, if you're the cake baker, so 1,000 text messages and emails went out to all people within your target market, people on the cake on the DJs list, on the catering halls list, on the venues list, all people who are having weddings. These are all people who are having weddings. These are all people who it's timely for them because they need a cake. Imagine if you even had a 5% redemption rate. Or think about the restaurant, right? If this went out to 1,000 different people within the high-end golfing and nail salon, hair salon, in that market. And think about it, if only 5% of people redeem that offer. 5% redeem it, that's 50 customers either coming back or new customers. Just from one simple blast. That's it. It's that simple. And that's because you're leveraging the network of other people, of other businesses that are not competing with you, and you're leveraging their target markets. And also, don't forget the social media aspect. And this is the third step. This is where it really goes viral. So if you're the cake baker, you're not only leveraging the customer list being generated by the jeweler, the limo service, florist, venue, band and DJ, catering hall, and tuxedo rental company, but you're also leveraging those customer lists' social media accounts. So anytime that an offer is redeemed, it's automatically shared to that customer's Facebook account. And as I had stated earlier in the presentation, the average customer or person has over 300 Facebook friends, which means you're leveraging 7 customer lists from partner businesses who are collaborating with you in your local area, all of their customer lists who are also in your target market, and then their social media accounts. So not only are these posts being redeemed in real time, but they're also trusted sources of advertisement for your business. That's 300 eyeballs, not just seeing some TV commercial from someone trying to sell them something. That's 300 eyeballs of friends and family who are seeing an offer that's actually being redeemed from a trusted source of information. So that's also a lot more powerful than just a broad message being sent out via paid advertisement. And that's the beauty of viral social technology, friends and family. It's the trusted sources of information, and it's the volume of friends and family that they have on their friends list that makes this beautiful. So a quick recap. You're leveraging 7 other networks of local businesses who all share your target market. This is both efficient and targeted. It's also timely. So timely text and email alerts go out to thousands of people on these customer lists that we help you generate and that are already existing. This is top of mind timely marketing. This is more relevant. This should result in higher response rates. And lastly, when an offer is redeemed, it will automatically share the deal to the customer social network, a Facebook or a Twitter. Like I said, I know I've repeated this several times. That's 300 plus eyeballs that are now seeing your advertisement being shared by a trusted source of information, which is that customer's family and friends who all live likely in the local area. So it's a greater reach for you at a much lower cost. So you might be asking yourself, wow, this sounds really awesome, but what does this cost me? And normally we charge a $45,000 one-time setup fee and a $15,000 monthly maintenance fee. However, I know this might seem expensive. We are having a deal. We'll waive the $45,000 initial setup fee, which covers the cost of the programming, design, and implementation costs, and we do that all as a service to you. So it's only the $15,000 monthly maintenance fee. So to get started or find out more information, feel free to call us or email us using the information provided below. And thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy day to consider Jamaica Deals Network and for watching this presentation.